Hello, wonderful people, and welcome to D&Z TV. At D&Z TV, every information that makes sense, that is legit, the best place to get it is here. And I'm really sorry for some time now, we've not been able to actually give you some gist and information. But guess what? We are back with some new gist that is meant to inform, educate, and entertain you. So right now, there's so much correction that is trying to happen in the palace of the Oni of Ife. Yes, the Oni is actually trying to do everything humanly possible to make sure that his family is back intact. There's been a lot of issues, a lot of gang up, a lot of challenges that has been happening in the palace of Oni of Ife. But guess what? The Oni, in his own time, in his own cartel, is also trying to see how he can put everything together, everything in place, and exactly what he's doing. From the way we are looking at it, there's peace will actually come very soon in the palace of the Oni of Ife. So right about now, the Oni had a very important, all important meeting with with Naomi. And in that meeting, he was trying to explain to Naomi that Naomi should not allow all these Oloris to come in between him and her. There's been a lot of speculations that Naomi was coming back, which has actually made the news. And there's been a lot of elements of truth in her return. But guess what? Each time that Oni makes two steps forward to bring Naomi back, the Oloris now activate other steps to make sure that Naomi does not step foot in the palace. This is actually not too correct. This is actually not too correct because what's actually most important is the Oni's happiness. Whatever way you want to look at it, the Oni actually wants to be happy. The Oni wants to have his groove back. And if you notice very well, though Naomi is trying to make it look as if nothing they happen, no, she's good, she's good, she's good. But guess what? There's still this vacancy, there's still this emptiness in her. There's still this struggle of emptiness, struggle of fulfillment, struggle of getting it right that has always covered Naomi. This has actually made Prince Tade not to have the best of two worlds. Prince Tade wants to have the best of two worlds. There is nothing like when both parents are taking care of a child. The welfare of a child is sacrosanct. You cannot take it away. So no matter how people are feeling that okay, Naomi can go after she has a life to live, the son still needs the care of a father. And no, don't forget, this man is not just a father. This man is Ojaja the second. This man is the crown prince. This man is the majestic. So, as a matter of fact, this boy actually needs the welfare of a parent. Both parents need to actually take utmost care of this boy. So the Oni has mandated and told Naomi that see, Naomi should not listen to all these people. Naomi should not listen to all these people. Naomi should not take them serious because that what they want basically is to see that she continues to go fast, she continues to go off. They actually do not want anything good to come out of this family. But the question now is for how long will they continue to perpetrate this evil? For how long will they continue to perpetrate this anger? For how long will they continue to perpetrate this disunity? This disunity that is actually trying to befall the palace. This disunity that everybody is struggling to make sure that Naomi does not find happiness. Let me tell you, whether they like it or not, Naomi's happiness is sacrosanct. Whether they like it or not, Naomi's happiness is something that nobody can comprehend. Nobody can run away from her happiness. Her happiness is very sacrosanct. You understand? So people are actually fighting, trying, struggling, trying to make sure that she does not find happiness where she wants to be. But guess what? Just as I said before, her happiness is just too sacrosanct. Happiness is just too. You cannot even try it. She really wants to be happy. And the ladies are fighting, struggling, because they know what Naomi represents. They know that once Naomi comes to that place now, Pam, things will just begin to happen against them. Oni will wholeheartedly, full chestedly navigate and gravitate towards Naomi. This they know. So since they know this, what have they been trying to do? They've been trying to see how they can still put in effort. They want to see that they put in effort for Oni's happiness not to find expression. But as a matter of fact, Ooni wants happiness. Ooni is trying for his happiness to find expression. Ooni wants to be happy. If you want to ask yourself now, how long do you think one has to live on earth? Yeah, we know he's a spiritual deity, but he's a spiritual deity with flesh and blood. So, and now, how will you now expect that, okay, he stays with people that do not give him happiness? Because, as a matter of fact, the person that gives him genuine and true happiness is Queen Naomi. Queen Naomi is actually the person that he walked up to himself and asked out. It's not like Naomi was brought to him that the way they bring other people. No. Naomi's own is that why Ooni so much believes and loves Naomi is because he himself walked up to Naomi and asked Naomi out. He went and asked Naomi out that, Naomi, you are the woman I want. Unlike others, in the case of other people just on their own were forced on the Ooni. Yes, they were physically forced on the Ooni with the intention that, okay, this is spirituality. This is Ashley now feels she's the calabash carrier. So because she's the calabash carrier, she's now been ordained. No, but this one now, Ooni himself walked up and said, "Hello, young lady, can you be my wife?" You cannot compare someone who was toasted and someone who they forced on. They are two different things. You know, they are two different things. So that is why Ooni in his own wants to actually have his groove back. And the only way he can have his groove back is by going for the person he genuinely wants. Yes, only wants to genuinely go for who he wants. So for those people who just think that is by just sitting down behind their keypad and make noise, that Tobi, Phillips, or Ashley, or Ronke, all those people were forced on the Ooni. And a wife you got through tradition is different from a wife you got through by your own efforts to want. Like now, we all know and agree, and we all know that Ooni in his own walked up to Naomi. But these other people here are just forcing themselves. And as the more they force themselves like this, the more the Ooni alienates from them. Me, I believe and want a situation whereby the Ooni in his own will be happy with what he wants. And not the situation whereby custom and tradition will be forcing people, women on him because they feel he's a crown prince. That does not work for me. Nobody can force a woman for me, no matter how much the woman get. Like especially now somebody like Miriam, Olori Miriam now. Miriam thinks that her money is what will make the difference. Her money is what we should use to keep the marriage. But guess what? The Ooni still constantly seeks the attention of Queen Naomi. Because it is said that where a man's treasure is, that's where his heart is. If you notice very well, the Ooni's treasure is in Naomi. The Ooni's treasure is actually in Naomi. So all these things that all these people are doing, pushing, they will not last. Yes, they will not last at all. They will just make it look like Hamatan breeze. Hamatan breeze comes and goes. That is what they all do. Especially now that they are bringing children up and down, because they now realize that, okay, maybe it's because Naomi gave Ooni Prince Tade, who was supposed to be the crown prince. All of them now, they do have no shame again. They just want to bring children from. But the goal now is Operation Bring Pikin. Operation Bring Pikin is what everybody is kind of activating now. But the Ooni is still focused. The Ooni still knows what he wants. And once a man knows what he wants, it's a very dangerous thing. Yes, very, very, very dangerous. Fear a man who knows what he wants. Don't go near him because his level of focus and determination cannot be comprehended. My people, this is the gist I said let me bring to you this morning. That the Ooni has called Naomi and told Naomi that Naomi should not listen to anybody, but she should come back because he genuinely wants her and her son to come back to the palace. Thank you so much for being part of this life. We ask that if you're not subscribed to our channel, quickly subscribe to our channel, click notification button, comment, like, and share. And if there's any gist you want us to talk about that concerns the Ooni, just let us know. And guess what? We'll bring it to you. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.